Hey there guys, it's Metro and we are back again, and yeah, gonna continue on. We did make some big changes though. I want to show you guys this before we start. Nothing to blood, but been talking a lot about this for Unholy, so shifted a lot of stuff around already in here. I added the talent. I think it's appropriately named. This is like a Wrath, or it's like a live WoW thing. Although it's not exactly what it does, but yeah, it just turns your two Unholy specific things into a ranged spell, so and then it will increase it by 5 yards. I'll eventually get to 21 yards because it's kind of awkward. You can't have like a 1 yard spell apparently, so adding any yards at all to it makes it a 6 yards. Like it has to be 5 yards minimum for it to be ranged, and for it to have range, it has to be 5. So yeah, it starts at 6 and then it goes to 9, I think. No, I don't know, but it goes all the way to 21 for some reason because I just can't, like, yeah, it's not divisible by 5 otherwise. But anyway, then we added this talent here. Okay, we talked about this. Upon killing an enemy, I had to write this in just as like a little bit of a reminder. If you kill a mob that's 12 levels or lower, it will not spawn a ghoul. And then by default right now it lasts 40 seconds, but I'm probably going to change that if I ever do a playthrough like this. And that's it. We tested this out. It works. The mob that spawns from it does indeed scale with your level and health, I guess, and stuff. So a level 1 with this talent actually works. You spawn level 1 ghouls and they are not overpowered. They seem to have like an enormous amount of health. Like I don't know that they would ever die. So I might have to look into that a little bit. I think it's because of the power of the spell, to be honest. Like they wanted it to be like Army of the Dead's meant to be like a crazy powerful cooldown, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's actually anything to do with it being max level. I think it's just straight up because the power of the spell is that. But yeah, other than that, so the question I have now is like, do we keep them at 40 seconds? And there's some big benefits to keeping them there, so then we could use Army of the Dead and it still functions the same way. That's like the biggest one. But what the hell? But I think the other big ones are that it allows us to get more, like, I think what I kind of wanted was like one ghoul just lasts forever until it dies, and then you eventually have like an army. But honestly, it gets kind of ridiculous, I think. Like, I did Dead Mines a little bit last night with it, and it's just like, if every one of them lives, you would like have like 100 by the end, because none of them are dying. So I don't know if that's gonna stay that way or what. I don't know. So I think what we'll do is we will keep them at 40 seconds, and then I think I will. I might buff them to maybe a minute or something like that, but I'm not gonna make them infinite. And then we will instead, like, well, give us spells that also spawn them, I think. Because there's like a spell in retail, at least there used to be, where it would like spawn 3 of them. And it was like pretty frequently. You remember that? I don't know what that spell is, but I think they got rid of that at some point. But yeah, it would spawn 3 Army of the Dead ghouls. It was like a short CD. I think it was like less than a 1-minute CD even. That was in like BFA. I remember that existing. I don't know if it still does or what, but yeah, either way, stuff like that I think is cool. So we'll probably end up doing that. And I think I messed with it, and I think the big issue is you have no blood spell that you can use, like for blood runes. So I don't know if that's a bad thing. I think that's a bad thing because, like, I want to be arranged, in case you can't tell. So if I did a playthrough of this, we would literally, like when I did it on LiveWow, I just transmogged to this stuff, but I only use cloth. I only use cloth gear. That would be a requirement of it. And we'll only use a staff. We'll only use staves. But so obviously in retail you can't actually do that. So I had to transmog staves. But yeah, in LiveWow or in this version, we can just edit it so we can use staves. So that's definitely gonna happen. And we'll see what happens. Like, yeah, I don't know. I like the idea. So if we ever I want to do a frost one, like legitimately I want to do frost and see the difference between blood and frost, but that also sounds really fun. So we'll probably maybe eventually do 3 Death Knight playthroughs, which is kind of wacky. But I'm just trying to make it more interesting one way or the other, even if I don't end up playing with it. It could be fun just to have, like, and so if I did the playthrough, we would have the talent from level 1. Like, that would be like I was thinking of calling it like Path of the Necromancer or something, you know? Like a suite of things that you get. You get staves, you get, um, well, yeah, you get a couple things, and then, you know, the rest of the talents would just augment it, and that would be it. It would be mostly like you're kind of full power before you start, and that would be it. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Didn't expect that. All at the aggro. Get the second set of diseases up before it goes away. Oh, and then, yeah, that's why I started talking about it. But, like, you would only be able to be ranged. Oh, well, that's GG. Okay, we die. I guess we could have maybe saved this. Yeah, we probably still can, actually. I just need this fucking mob to die. Why does he have so much health, man? Holy shit. Okay. Scary, but we got it. Kind of gave up on it in the middle of the pack and then regretted giving up on it. So yeah, I looked back at the things that caused the shield. I looked back at the things that caused the crashes yesterday, and it just seems like whenever an enemy dies, there doesn't seem to be any like rhyme or reason to it. So I don't know how to fix that. I thought it had something to do with death grip at first, but I think it's a coincidence. Alright, well, hopefully the double abbot thing won't cause too many problems today. We had a lot of problems with that in the last episode. I mean, I think it's probably, if it exists, it's still going to be a huge problem, but we'll see what happens. I don't even really remember how we got past it, to be honest. I think we just got lucky. There was some like way that we only aggroed 2, I think. Still can't believe that ending. We won't let that happen again. Using rune weapon on the beginning was so stupid. I think we've like improved its power though since, right? Yeah, double abbot, so that's still a problem. See, I don't know if it could aggro the abbot solo there like it does elsewhere. That would be really beneficial for us. Oh my god, look at this. 2 greens. Spell power by 1? What the fuck? Leather, cloth, and a pattern. That's in tailoring pattern. But we got a bunch of stuff. Defense, spirit, or stamina, and block value. That's an interesting one. Nothing interesting though. 3 resistances. Oh, we also got another belt. It's got stamina on it as well. Yeah. I guess we'll stick with the first one just because we have a limited amount of gems anyway. We're getting lots of gem slots though now. Oh god, what is going on, man? It's the worst part. The hardest part for sure. Please die. Alright. Actually pretty comfortable outside of that. It's so crazy that like the renews can all stack though. I guess because it's a cast, it's like really strange anyway. It doesn't really play by the normal rules. And more aggro. Mirror down this time. The wizard's actually not very difficult for whatever reason. Didn't mean to click that, but guess I'm glad we did. Nothing though. Alright, that combat should have been scary, but for some reason it was not. No. Oh, it's crashing again. God damn it, man. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's the dungeon. I don't know what is going on here, but I guess it's inevitable. We're just like not able to get anything from this dungeon because we keep losing it every time the game crashes. So we just got like all those gems and they're gonna reset now. I don't even know that we're getting experience. I bet we're not getting experience either. I don't need to do that. But if we can just get the fucking quest done, I guess we'll never come back here. I don't know. This dungeon kind of sucks anyway. Did this happen in the other dungeon too? I think it did. Yeah, I think it did. That time the mob like ran away and it ran over a little bit of a like a terrain thing. I don't know what that is. Yeah, we're back here again. Yep. Did that the first time as well. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess if we ever get anything we actually want, we need to log out, I guess, to save it. It's so weird that the enemies stay dead, though. I guess it's like different tables being saved at different times or something, but... I guess I really need to like actually have a look at this. Wait, that's not even today. Why is there not one for today? 5/6? Ah, it's all the way down here for some reason. It's based on the time it happened, I guess. Memory dump file. I don't know what that means. I mean, I literally like have no idea what. There's so much shit here. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't even know where to start. I feel like I need to zoom out. I don't even know what it's showing me. It doesn't actually tell you what caused the crash, I guess. I don't know what this actually is. There must be something in here that's relevant, and all this other stuff is extra, but... Exception code. So this is like the actual like code for the crash? I like type that into Google. Yeah, there's only one thing about it, and people talk about AoE loot, but that has nothing to do with it. I have no idea. Oh wait, hold on, there's a post on the actual place I downloaded this. I guess it might be a bug with the repack. Yeah, that's not good. This is definitely not... It definitely doesn't crash on its own though, right? It always crashes when an enemy is dying. That's a big problem for me. I don't know. If it continues in dungeons, we may have to just stop doing this because this is like the whole point of the server. But hopefully it's just going to be this one dungeon because I don't think we ran into this anywhere else. I certainly didn't run into it last night when I was doing Dead Mines. But I wasn't in there. I didn't do like the whole dungeon or anything. But yeah, I mean, we did a bunch of dungeons. We did all of Dead Mines. We did Stockades. We did No More Gone. This is the first time. Yeah, we didn't see it in library or anything either, right? You're getting hit hard here. Barely gonna survive that. So like mismanaged my runes or something because we didn't get death strikes out for a while there. The Centurions are definitely the hardest hitting mob here, I guess. Three random enchants. What is it? I guess it's like, should I even disenchant the gear anymore at this point? Because it's just gonna go away. I don't think there's any way to not have it go away. If it crashes, it goes away. I think we went over. Oh, that's how we did it. We went to the right side. I think. I don't remember how we fixed this actual issue with the abbots. Oh, I remember. We just like try to burst one down, yeah. Let's see if we can pull that off. Just kind of like keep line of sighting. Not gonna work though. Yeah, no, it's not possible. They just do too much healing. Yeah, we're fucked. We're gonna have to die now, I guess. Can we just try to run? I can't. I don't know. It's just so fucking stupid, dude. I guess I need to get rid of these enemies or move them around or something. Like the fact that they actually just don't run out of mana either is really weird. Somehow we're like making some headway. We get lucky crits and stuff. See, this should like actually be fine because we should be able to eventually get so much power in critting that we actually win. But I guess we just don't have enough health to survive it long enough to do that yet. Fucking rune weapon's back up already. Gonna end up losing to these guys though. I get it here. Yeah, we got him. Sweet. Alright, that's huge. Extra length of rune weapon probably helped us there. I guess once they do run out of mana, they can't heal as frequently, but they're still able to cast some healing. I guess maybe it's mostly the renew. So that is obviously, that's like the whole problem that was here. That's all solved in one pull now. We got a little lucky there, I think, but yeah. I think this part is going to be a big part of the future here. Getting those extra death coils, pretty nice. miniaterial pet being the same thing as dancing rope, and it's kind of also confusing me. Keep seeing it out of the corner of my eye, thinking like, oh, it's up. Wait, what? Well, so that's gonna aggro the other pack, right? That was the problem in the first place. Yeah. Kind of still the same issue we just had. But we'll try to just beat one guy and then switch to the abbot, I guess. Actually, no, let's get the double diseases on him and start trying to kill him. Went insanely well, to be honest. That was like way better than I could have expected it to go, but it looks like we will die here. Getting some parries, which are nice. And we got it. That mob did. Oh, we're out of everything. Yeah. We actually had rune tap up. I just didn't press it in time. Okay. First death, but actually good. Got most of the hard part done now. All that's left is the actual boss. In terms of difficulty, I think. Melee just remains the most powerful spell in the kit. I guess it's not surprising because it's frequent. It's really like a classic thing, isn't it? Like, no matter what we do, it's like, it's actually like many things have to add together to equal. Like all of these things together, I think, equal it, right? 12.6 plus 8.4 plus 8.3 plus 7.8. Yeah, together, all of them. You have to put all the other spells together. Well, minus Blood Strike, but. I also want to do something like this on a Fury Warrior too, because they, I think, still, or Warrior in general, they still have like no. I think they still have like no real self-healing, right? I don't actually know if they got some at some point, but I think they have. They have Victory Rush, right? I bet that's probably it. Seeing that extra one go out is actually quite satisfying. Oh, that's the only thing that aggro? That's so weird, man. I don't know if it's... Like, I don't know why some things aggro like they do. Is it a space thing, or is it actually like a bad coding thing? Like, the enemies are actually linked together somehow. I don't understand that. Definitely have to say, like, the illusion on Azeroth Core is shattered for me. Like, I thought it was going to be way better, higher quality than it is. There's a lot of like old school private server bugs that we've existed on like with for years that still exist here. Whereas V Mangos was like I don't think I ran into any bug whatsoever. It was like pretty much just like actual Blizzard classic. Are the diseases? No, they're not really doing much. Not actually that good of an idea to do that unless you need the regular diseases up to. You can tell the health pools are getting inflated though. We're not, I guess we're just not doing as much damage relative to a 5-player group than we were in the past, but man, is it like the combats are longer now than they were in the previous dungeons we've done. What do we got here? 3? Should we wait for rune weapon? This one seems difficult. We don't really, I don't think we need to though. I wonder if the rune weapon crits also count for the stacks. I haven't noticed that. Okay. Time for our guy here. Actually, blood. I actually don't know what that does, but I'll just take some more damage. Okay. Okay. 2 random enchants. Just a bunch of shadow and spell. Yeah, shadow and frost damage. Cool. I will log out here just in case, because last time we had the crash, the second crash is over in this area, so we'll just log out, I guess. Fuck it. This is gonna be hard. Fucking using runic power too. The fact that it uses runic power is so hard to get it up. I have disease on the target, cool. What's happening? Not enough runes. What are you talking about? It's like lit up like it could be used, but it wasn't usable for some reason. That might get us killed now. I need to really do this more. I don't know why we don't. We just never did this the whole playthrough. I even talked about doing it and just never did it. We did it to kill fucking Stitches and that's it. Okay, well the mobs are dead at least. Got so much food now. I don't know if the brie is better. No, way worse. Oh, but we actually have some potions again. I definitely need it. Did I just get those right now? Not sure. Hopefully we'll keep those now. Save them for the boss. I really like the second set of diseases. I wish it was stronger. What's that about? That time the mob ran into like a structure that it probably shouldn't have, and that didn't cause it to crash or anything, so I don't know what's going on there. But we only have one enemy left, so I don't know, there's two in here, but yeah. Then that's it. Priest would also be really fun to play in this environment too. There's a lot of really interesting priest spells, I think, that you can make like gem type talents out of. Okay. So yeah, just don't fuck up the beginning. That was stupid of us yesterday. And we do have the potion, so I think one way or the other, as long as things don't go like twice as bad as they did yesterday, then this should be easy mode. I wonder if we can like drag them really far and that helps us somehow. Probably not. He actually goes to 0, right? But she, we want to refresh the diseases. I don't know when she actually like goes away, but we want to have the diseases ticking on her for sure. Just kick on CD pretty much. Can't grip her now. I think it's like soon. Let's refresh now. Yeah, perfect. Okay, good. So her health is going to continue to tick while that. Oh, okay. That makes it even easier. She's like barely resting in time. Oh no, it doesn't actually work that way. Kind of owned here though, she is. Good. I still have a little rune weapon left, but that's it. It's gone now, we're full health, so we're good. I think we played it a lot better that time. actually a very fast fight, even though we're solo. Okay. Barely survived that at the end, though. And we got nothing. One-handed mace, the spell power one. And the commander's thing. Okay, how long? So we got like 15 minutes. Should we do the other dungeon too again? That shield's so iconic, but yeah, let's do armory one more time. And then that'll be the end of it, one way or the other. Then we're done in here for good. Yeah, ultimately 0 upgrades. We got a belt that was like, I think we're honestly like inside grade territory, like no matter what. We're gonna have to get very lucky to get anything that's like a sizable upgrade. It's really about just having more armor and stamina at this point, I think. On gear, I mean. Let's just relog one more time, make sure this doesn't keep happening to us. We got some things at least. Such a long logout time though. I wonder if there's a way, I think there's a way to make it so you can log out whenever you want. These guys are easy mode now. It's not until the beginning or the middle part that really sucks. Always seems to be a chest. At least we've seen it twice now. I don't know how common it is, but yeah, it's right there. I guess maybe it's always there. Oh shit. These guys like barely scratch me now though. The evokers are dangerous, but other than that, nothing here. actually like aren't even doing damage. We're like regenning more than we're taking damage. Here's the annoying part. Actually trying to get rune weapon up because we have to keep using rune power on the interrupt. I think we can probably just walk by some of this stuff too, maybe? No. Ah, protector again, yeah. Alright, we'll kill that. I feel like the disarm is probably more dangerous at this point. What? How's that thing still alive? It got healed as it was running, I guess. I'm confused what happened there. I thought it was dead, and then I looked and it was alive again. I was like, wait, what? It must have got healed as it was running. Not having, yeah, not having rune power to interrupt is kind of crazy. Hard to get used to that. Oh, well, that's really fucking bad. I didn't see that mob. Fuck this up. Yeah, we're gonna die here. We have the pot, let's use it. Okay, the mob from the previous pack's finally dead. That was scary. Punch him to death. He will eventually die from punches. Holy shit, man. Trying to use fucking dancing rune open. It'd be nice to be able to do that. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. Runic power, a lot of runic power requirements in this class. It gets less fun the more we have competing with each other. Thank God runic power is not required for dancing rune open in live WoW, because that would be insane. Okay. What? Okay. Yeah, luckily this is like super easy now. Oh, whoa. Wait. Oh, it's not even that good. Wounds a target causing them to bleed for 130 damage over 30 seconds. And no proc. Yeah, that's actually not an upgrade, I don't think. Blood Spiller, though. Maybe we make that into a gem, huh? I mean, yeah, we honestly should do that with any item that's like an actual appropriate item. We will log out and save that then. Another mongoose pair of boots. We also got wrists again. This time they have strength but intellect as well. Oh wait, wrists we don't actually have on. There is a 3-set bonus that could be beneficial. We're trading 13 strength. We're gaining 4 stamina and gaining like 7 strength, and then we're losing everything else. Oh, no, we're not. Yeah, we're losing a lot of stamina because there's 17 stamina on there still. And we actually go downward in armor for 2 defense rating on the set bonus. So yeah, that's not an upgrade. Alright, let's log out again, I guess, just to save it. Because we definitely don't want to lose that blood spiller now that we've... I want to make that. We'll do that at the end of the episode or something. Maybe in the next one, because it's getting a little late now. Got like less than 10 minutes to finish this up. Attack like that is perfect for a rune weapon. Love seeing how big of a DPS increase that is. Oh, another. Oh, that's that thing. I still don't actually know what that is. I think it creates an item or something. You just tell how much health they have when you see the death coil hit, and it's like, whoa, that did very little. Another belt. Blue legs. And nothing on the belt. Nature spell damage. That'd be good for a druid there. Exceptional stamina on shield. Okay. Why does it have no actual... It's not even clickable. What the fuck? What's that about? I don't really have time to finish that right now, so... We'll look at these things in the next episode. Love the interrupt somehow. Oh, we got the mobs killed. There is again cloth. I don't know if like the idea, the talent to have like more runic power would be good for us. I kind of snubbed that when I first looked at it. Honestly, but maybe it is good. Especially if we ever have this trouble again where we have to like pool runic power and just go into a big pack. Okay, this was not a good idea. But it is dead. 2 mobs actually died right at the same time there. Kind of wasted that potion. But it's fine, we don't need him really. So yeah, rune weapon at the end again on Herod as well, because he does this like enraged thing. Learned that lesson a few times now. Okay. Herod time. And then that's the end of the episode. Okay, they're full health, near enough. Pretty good. Refresh their diseases. I think he's gonna do that one more time before we need to worry about surviving much on with Death Strike with Rune of Power. But we'll, yeah, now we can use it. Red double diseases probably helps us done well. I don't know if it does or not, but put it on him, plug it. Okay, good. Easy mode. He's not taking damage during that, though. I thought maybe that would be the case. Ah, perfect. And 3 random enchants. Okay, we'll look at it later. We gotta kill these mobs. Okay. We got some diseases out. Can't ever get more than that, I don't think, though. actually loot that. Ah, what the fuck are those? Glowing magical bracers. Wow. Alright, and to end the episode, we will look at... Oh, another item. This is a really good place to farm, honestly, dude. But we've now gotten all 4... Or no, we haven't gotten the Ravager yet, yeah. But I guess we'll stop. I really wanted to try to get the mace from... what's his name, but... I was going to tell a cool story about it, but... Alright, here's our item. It has... Ooh. Ooh. That is bad. That might not even be usable, honestly. I guess we put it on for the crit anyway, but... That's rough. At least we won't replace it for a while now. That's interesting there. Lots of gear though. Another, I can't do that. Bell power bracers. And then, yeah, next episode we're gonna mess around with these things and fix that up, so. Alright, cool. Well, that is it. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.